Welcome back, everyone. Phoenix 3 here, and today I'm bringing you some more Pokemon trading card game online. I actually made a new deck. It's a Goodra deck. I find the card interesting, so I want to see if I can find a way to make it work. The deck is very hard to build because let's see if I can just get something here. I'm gonna see if I can actually show the deck. Here we go, this side here. As you can see, we've got two stage 2 Pokemon in here, and we have to get both of them in play pretty fast. I run a pretty heavy Goodra line. I was running 4-2-4 and a 3-1-3 Blastoise with 2 Keldeo, but I needed to make room for other necessities like 4 rare candies, Ultra Balls, level balls, superior energy retrievals. I might not need 4 of them, but in an ideal game where Pokemon can't knock me out, I want to be able to have access to those energies as fast as possible. Then as you can see, I don't have any Starling Megaphones in here, which is unfortunate, but I just don't have the space to run them without completely sacrificing the space for something else. I could take out a superior energy retrieval in the professor's letter if I want to fit 2 in, but the fact is that I will definitely be losing consistency in trying to keep Goodra going. So that's the main problem with evolution decks, is you just don't have enough space to run anything like that. And my energy, there should be fairy energy in here too. I don't know why there aren't any fairy energy in here. There were 3 in here. I'm just gonna play the deck because it said there was 57 cards in there. I know there were fairy energy in there. So grass, lightning, and psychic. I kind of want this to be a Dragonite deck just because I haven't fought against one yet. But this could be probably Genesect. No. Actually, I have no idea what my opponent will be playing. Grass, lightning, psychic. It could be Dragonite with Mewtwo EX, but it still doesn't explain what the grass is. It could be Genesect. Maybe the correct thing to do here is Skyla for level ball. Get a Gumi out here, play that, and attach the energy and just end my turn. See if my opponent ends me. Hopefully I top deck a rare candy. That will be the best possible outcome that could be. If you guys hear like a humming in the background, I have the fan on. There's the end, but the fan is on like the very low setting it could possibly be on. And I don't know if you guys are going to hear that. You might hear it. I don't want it to be too loud for you, but you know, I'm just trying to work with what I got. So I have a conundrum here. I could get a Keldeo out. I'm going to need to get a Keldeo out eventually. But maybe it's just best to get the Goodra in play, because at least at the very least I can attack with it next turn. I'm going to play the Squirtle. And I'm just going to end my turn, because I can move the Squirtle if I need to, if it doesn't get knocked out, and I can send Goodra up and start hitting with it. So we got a Grass Energy on right, or Pikachu, Muscle Band, Hypnotoxic Laser again. I think my opponent's really going through these lasers. There's the Juniper. Ultra Ball for what though? And I need to get a Virizion. So I need to get a Ultra Ball, or I need to get a Juniper. Something. So the Psychic Pokemon is just Muna. I don't understand why my opponent chooses to run this. I am just going to attach this. Attach the Float Stone to Squirtle. retreat, and heavy whip for 120. I need to start taking some prizes here. So I got a war turtle. I'm not sure which Squirtle I want to evolve. I might want to evolve the one with damage, but I don't want that to be an easy like catcher target, because that 30 damage could make a difference considering I have weakness here. But if the Virizion gets a muscle band on it, it does 142 Blastoise anyway, which is enough to knock it out. So I might not want to care too much about that. So this here is a Genesect deck, it looks like, with Pikachu and Muna. So I'm gonna have to deal with poison. Oh, man. We'll just put that there. No, undo last action. We'll put that there, and next turn if we don't draw anything, we'll just rare candy for Blastoise and put that down. So Tails there. I should probably put Muscle Band in his deck because I'm really relying on the heads there, and I don't want to rely on heads. And the problem with fighting against Genesect is that they have the G booster, and they can knock you out in one hit, and that's a problem. So there's a chorus. Oh man, I don't want to Ultra Ball 3 rare candies. Well, I don't want to discard 2 rare candies and have 3 in the discard pile. I still have access to my chorus machine, to my dowsing machine, so I can get a rare candy if I need to. I would have 1 more rare candy in the deck somewhere, and I have War Turtle out, so I can get a Blastoise. So let's just not try to draw these cards again. I'm going to grab Keldeo. Actually, I'm not sure if I want to grab Keldeo. Let's grab another one of you, and we'll do that. So there is that. I really want to do something about that poison though, but I don't have the means. Man, I'm in an awkward situation. I just need 1 more card, and I can possibly, if he gets another energy on Genesect, then he can knock me out. I could retreat the Goodra. Maybe grabbing Keldeo would have been a better option. Okay, let's... If I heal 60, I will go to 160. Let's just do that, I guess. Man, that poison is just really complicating things, man. I really hate Hypnotoxic Laser. I'm not sure what I want to do. I can heal, discard both my cards, just to like, I don't know what I want to do. That's the problem. But if he doesn't have an energy, then I'm good. But if he does have an energy, I potentially lose a Pokemon just trying to save an N, which would help him out even more. I'm not sure what I want to do. Okay, dude, you need to hold on. Dude, I'm thinking. I got 20 minutes to think. I ain't gonna use all 20 minutes thinking, but I got some time to think, because this is pretty complicated. Let's see. I would need to flip heads, so we're gonna do that. I mean, I might as well heal all the damage, right? That feels like a waste of those cards. If I get heads, I should be good. So give me heads. Okay, cool. So we take this out of play. I'm gonna take this one and this one. Oh. Okay, so I probably didn't even need to do that. Okay, never mind. Here goes the switch. Oh, what the? Oh, oh my goodness. See, that's the thing I'm talking about. Is he's just able to knock out everything in one hit. So I lose everything trying to put things into play. I mean, that's not fair, like, at all. Probably should have just put the Blastoise up since that had the Float Stone. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe I can do something. Oh, an N that I'm not going to play. So here's what we're going to do. We are going. Oh, let me see. I can discard you, and you, right? I can get my energy. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it doesn't let you take the energy you use to pay the cost. I'm not exactly sure why you wouldn't be able to do that, since you have to pay the cost first, then you put the cards into the discard. You know, it's whatever. But I will do this. I will evolve into you. I will put this here. Retreat. Oh, no. Almost messed that up. Undo last action. Put that there. And retreat into Goodra. And then we see, I almost messed that up. Yeah, I'm not very familiar with Blastoise. I don't play it all too much. Because, I mean, you would expect the game to allow you to automatically attach cards to your Pokemon in a certain order that you expect. But the game doesn't do that. So I have a very interesting hand here. So Raichu is going to hit me for 80. I mean, I'm fine with that. I really don't care. I will play the Professor's Letter. Take 2 energy out of the deck. 1, 2. We're going to do some gooey regeneration. I should be fine with 160 there. I'm going to attach another energy. I'm going to play that down. How many rare candies do I have? I should have 1 more left in the deck. And I'm about to discard my dowsing machine now, so I have to rely on that 1 rare candy. I guess I don't have to discard my dowsing machine. I guess I don't even have to play the Juniper. So I'm not going to. And we will Power Whip. Hopefully for heads. Nope. Man, it would be nice to have a Pokemon that can heal. So Muscle Band. And oh my goodness, my opponent is a pro at this game. I was expecting my opponent to play another N, but I guess so. Why play this? Like, what is the point in having this if you play Hypnotoxic Laser? It seems like this guy is like just riding sleep and hoping it works. So now I have no Pokemon in this deck that can snipe, because ideally I would love to do some shenanigans with like Blizzard, because I can knock that out if I hit it one more time, and I can knock this out for sure. So there's a Verbank, but nothing else comes from that, so I don't draw anything of use. So I'm just gonna do that. I mean, I don't think there's anything in my discard pile I really need to see. I should probably just go ahead and play the Juniper before I lose the ability to do it, because I don't want to like draw my last rare candy and can't do anything with it. So I have a Skyla. I have how many energy? 1, 2, 3 in the discard pile. If I need to, I can get a I could get my Keldeo. But I think what I should do is just knock out this thing with I should probably just knock this out with a Pokemon I can knock it out with, though. No, let's... Squirtle, how much damage do? You could do 30, which would be 10 short of knocking it out because of the stadium. You know, that's fine. I'll just take my damage. There's that heads I could have used the turn before. So I got 2 prizes left. So I am in a I'm in a good position right now to win. I just have to knock out one more EX. And I don't play catchers or Lissandras. And that kind of sucks because I really want to play. See, I just don't have the space to run those cards in this deck. You know, my opponent can only play what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Pokemon. My opponent probably plays like 10 or 11 Pokemon. You know, my opponent is free to play with my opponent is free to play like between 8 and 11 more trainer cards than I am able to. So they can afford to run Hypnotoxic Lasers and the Starling Megaphones. I have to use those spaces for things like Blastoise and Goodras and Rare Candies and other things to make sure I can keep these Pokemon in play. And I have to play with stadiums because of the fact that, you know, Verbank Laser screws me. So I'm going to see if my last Rare Candy is in here. My last Rare Candy is in the deck. I'm going to see if I have another Goodra. I don't have another Goodra. But I do have access to Super Rod. So I can either take the Rare Candy, which isn't going to do me any good because the Goodra's not in the deck, or I could just take the Super Rod, put the Goodra back. And I'm thinking that may be the best option here, is just to take... I should probably just take Keldeo, because if anything, I can attack with that. Let me see. Has 170 HP minus the resistance. So I would need to do... I would need to have a bunch of energy on a Keldeo, and I just don't have it. So I'm just gonna... I should probably just stay safe. Take the Super Rod and put these Pokemon back into the deck. Put a Goodra. I don't think I need 2 Goodras. I kind of want to put some of this energy back though, but I've got the Superior. So I mean, we'll put the Pokemon back. The energy can stay in the discard pile. I really don't need to see it. I will... Wow. My opponent is calling me a noob. Let me see. I'm thinking my Spider Spell plays through. My plays through. I'm not play a noobish. I'm not playing a noobish deck like you are. I also have the prize. I probably ain't gonna have the prize lead for long though, but I also have the prize lead. So that means you are losing to a noob. Alright, so let's continue what I was doing before we were rudely interrupted, which is I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to Heavy Whip, and I get a Tails. So if everything else goes well and my opponent decides to leave this thing up, which doesn't look like he's going... Oh, a Shaman. That could be the game changer. Ultra Ball. What's he going to grab? Jirachi? I hope it's not Jirachi. I mean, maybe my opponent really thinks he can do something. Wait, hold on. What just happened? Did he Ultra Ball for N? Hold on, did my opponent just Ultra Ball for N? I don't know what just happened. Hold on, what just happened? Okay, like a lot of stuff just happened there. My opponent Ultra Balled. I didn't see what came out of the Ultra Ball. My opponent plays an N immediately after, so didn't even search Pokemon. Maybe he didn't have a Pokemon in his deck he could take. That's probably what happened. But anyway, we won. So my opponent lost to a noob, apparently. So, we got a game win with Goodra. I am happy with that. So we are going to change decks here. And we are going... I want to play my Pidgeot deck so bad. Like, I want to. I want to play Cresselia, too. I want to play my birds. Well, they're all birds, I guess. I got this Evolution deck here, too. Let's play the Evolutions. Let's see how that goes. If we get completely swept, then it is what it is. So we got Steel, Fire, Colorless, and other... I'm not sure what this is, but the Evolutions will prevail. And the Evolutions are really bad by themselves. Like, Flareon needs a lot of setup, and Leafeon requires a lot of setup. But then you got things like Vaporeon and Jolteon. And I love me some Vaporeon, so we're going to use it. And apparently the game is trying to connect still, so there we go. It's giving me the option to go first, and of course I want to go first. Why wouldn't I want to go first? And this looks like the best possible hand I don't want to see. I want to see some energy in this hand though. So we got my Energy Evolution Eevee, and oh, is this the same guy? No, I don't think this is the same guy. I can Energy Evolution for... I mean, I think I play Super Rod in this deck. So I want to get... Jolteon's not going to do me any good this match, and neither is Vaporeon. So we will get rid of these two, and we will grab a Ditto, because Ditto equals more ways to get Pokemon into the discard pile. Let's see. I will Professor's Letter. Oh, I don't have that much energy in the deck. I will take one energy though. We'll put that down, and sorry, there are no valid cards to take. No, that's fine. I was trying to figure out what happened. I forgot about the Energy Evolution. Maybe I should just run one of every energy in this deck, or two of every energy, just so I have the options to grab. That might be the better thing to do. I'll end, because I want to save that thing. So we get a level ball. We're going to take that. I'm going to... let me see. During your turn, before you attack, you may put a basic Pokemon from your hand onto this Pokemon. This does not count as playing that Pokemon or evolving. This Pokemon is now that. Any damage counters... Oh, hold on. So I can do that? I didn't think I could do it the same turn. It was... Oh, well, okay. And we'll just end our turn. I'm not entirely sure if that's legal. Because, I mean, this here is the turn of an ability. No, I think the ruling is that as long as the Ditto was in play for more than one turn and you want to evolve that Pokemon, you can. I think that's the correct ruling. I don't think it's the other way around. Like, I thought I'd have to wait a turn before I can use Transform, but apparently I don't have to. I can just put the Eevee down, but I can't evolve that Eevee the same turn. I have to wait a turn. Okay, that's a nice combo, Jirachi and Pokemon Fan Club. Like, I was trying to find a use for that, but, I mean, it requires a lot of setup. Because I either have to have the Jirachi in my hand, or I have to have the level ball to get the Jirachi and hope the Jirachi is in the deck so I can have it and put it into my hand. See, that's just too much setup. I've got two Pokemon in the discard pile. So I am going to evolve probably this Eevee into Flareon. We are going to play Pokemon Catcher. I should probably just bring this up and knock it out. I mean, that's probably the correct move to make if I get heads, because C-Dot is a monster. I don't know. Should I play N? I mean, assuming my opponent played the Jirachi to get this. I'm assuming my opponent has other supporters because my opponent would not have done that. I'm assuming. So I'm gonna play the end, try to get some more setup going. We can discard Leafeon. Ultra Ball, Leafeon, and probably this Muscle Band because I want to keep the energy if I can. And we are going to grab. I don't have any more Dittos. I can grab this Mewtwo though. I'm gonna grab the Mewtwo because Mewtwo is always, you know, threatening. No, undo that. Undo last action. Play the Mewtwo. Or we could do this. We can evolve. We can transform the Ditto into Mewtwo. There we no. No. Oh, I can't do it now. So, or maybe nope. Go to Vengeance. 100. Whew. 100 damage. How many Pokemon I got in the discard pile? 3. Okay. So what's Mewtwo gonna do? What you gonna do, Mewtwo? Oh, Furbank. You gonna double colorless? And oh, I still got my Skyla. So he plays the double colorless. Then I could just retreat the Flareon, Skyla for the Muscle Band, and then do like a return X Ball because that's just cool. Okay, so no shenanigans there. I'm going to Skyla for a Juniper probably. Yep, or maybe Chorus. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's no guarantee my Flareon is living past this turn coming up. So yeah, we'll take the Juniper. I'm gonna hope for heads on this catcher. Good. I can knock out the Jirachi actually. I mean, but the C-Dot is definitely. You know what? Let's take the Jirachi. I mean, Jirachi is always 2 prizes, but I can use those 2 prizes right now. Yeah, let's take that out of play. I will attach this energy here, and I guess we'll put the Silver Bangle down. I want to turn this into Flareon. So we will Vengeance for 100, knock it out, take 2 prizes. So there's my other Ditto. If I get to keep this hand, I'm going to attach a double colorless to Mewtwo. Play the Ditto down. Juniper, hopefully get my Super Rod. And my opponent just quits. So yeah, so 2 victories for us. So we get 3 tokens. It should probably up the amount of tokens that you get though. Will be helpful. So we got to win with Evolution. So I mean, what else is next? I don't know. Should I just end the video if I can get a win with all these decks? All right, Pidgeot, it's your turn. Then we'll do Cresselia, and then we'll do the legendary birds. I know I can get a win with that deck, but it depends because I'll probably end up playing against like some really odd Darkrai Yveltal deck, and he gets like 40 energy and play on the first turn. And I'm like, well, I can't win. So here we got Water Psychic. This is probably some Empoleon Dusknoir, which I always seem to play with this deck. I would much rather start with Mewtwo than a Ho-Oh. Well, actually, this is a really good hand, the Juniper, actually. We attach that, and then we do this. 1, 2. 1, 2. I'll discard a Pidgeotto and a Pidgeot, but I can put them back if I need to. But I want the Ho-Oh in play. I want the Ho-Oh in the discard pile. We'll put both these Pidgeys down. I'm not going to play a Stadium. I want to see what he does first, and then I'm just going to end my turn. If my opponent attaches a double colorless and X balls me, then I will just attach my double colorless and X ball to Mewtwo, and then kind of go from there. But also, this Mewtwo is going to set up a knockout really nicely for Uh-oh, if I can ever get it into play. So there's always that. Because I can X-Ball this for 80 if it doesn't do anything, and I can do 80 with the Uh-Oh. But if I put another energy on it, I could do 100 for 180 and knock it out. So there's the muscle band. Don't want to see that. So if I see it, so if a double Colossus energy comes down, then I'm probably going to lose this Mewtwo. Maybe. Let me see. 20, 40, 60. Was this before or after? Before. So 20, 40, 60, 80. It'd be doing 160 to me. So he'll need a hypnotoxic laser. Because that muscle band is pretty much going to compensate for my other energy. So there's the Yen. And energy down. So I can now knock out his Mewtwo with my so this is a Blastoise deck with Mewtwo in it. So what do? We obviously attach here. So let me see. I will be doing 20, 40, 60, 180. So I have to attach the double Colossus energy. I will Ultra Ball. Discard these two, maybe. I mean, what would I be grabbing though? I could take Emoga. It's a good free retreater. I can get more Pidgeys down, but I've already got Pidgeys in play. So we'll take Keldeo. And then I'm going to end. I guess I can attach the Float Stone. So if my opponent doesn't end me, I can +1. I can play the Disperse the City Gem. I will +2. I wish there was a rare candy in here though. So I will X-Ball for knockout and take 2 prizes. Okay, so hey, look at that. I got to win with Pidgeot. Okay, so maybe I'm not going to get to play here. Should I even count that? So I just play another game. Oh, I really want the mystery box, but I get 1 coin. We'll come back to Pidgeot because I get the feeling this next deck I'm going to play is going to be like some obscure meta deck that's going to be really hard to beat. So I'm going to play my birds. And then after that, I will probably go back to Pidgeot and see if I can get another win there. But actually, Blastoise is a really bad matchup for the deck if I can't get Pidgeots going and keep Pidgeots out effectively because they can knock Pidgeot out in 1 hit. Okay, so this here looks like it's probably going to be a meta deck. We got Dark and a bunch of other stuff. A Lightning. So Spritzy. Oh, this hand is bad. I mean, I don't think this is the worst hand I've ever drawn with this deck, but this is pretty bad. A Pikachu. This guy is wearing a Pikachu hat, so I already don't like this guy. Just because he's wearing a Pikachu hat. Skyla. Oh my goodness. If I don't draw anything, I lose. Well, maybe my opponent doesn't have an energy. I mean, it ain't like I can do much else, right? Well, I mean, I lose anyway because I've only got 50, so next game, I guess, I lost to a complete scrub. That doesn't even, I'm not even going to count that as a loss. I mean, there is nothing I could have done about that at all. Like I was saying in the other video, you lose to crap like that, and there's nothing you can do about it just because you don't draw well. If I would have started with anything else, I would have been fine. If I would have started with a supporter other than Lysandra and Skyla, I would have been fine. And of course, so I needed to hit either a Juniper or N, and that's not a hand I could really Juniper away, just because those cards are really good resources for this deck, so I would have to keep them. So maybe it's like, maybe if I would have had an N, it would have been better. So I've got an Articuno lead here. See, this is the hand I probably should have drawn last time. So what is my opponent playing? My opponent also has beta rewards, so I'm not sure if he actually earned them or whatever. Just to stay safe, I'm going to Skyla for level ball to get Spritzy in play. But yeah, you know, Hypnotoxic Laser I feel is ruining the game because it's removing any strategy that the game has in it. Because my opponent is just able to play, you know, a laser and they're good. They don't have to worry about doing anything at all. They can just laser, hope you don't have anything, and get a win, and then say, I beat this guy, I'm a better player, when that's not the case. So what, is this guy going to play Hypnotoxic Laser? So just go ahead, play Hypnotoxic Laser. I know you want to. It's in your hand. It's probably this card right here. Oh, this opponent doesn't have it. Oh well. So my opponent doesn't have a supporter, so that means I'm not going to play one, obviously. Or I'm not going to play in. I will Skyla for Ultra Ball. I'm just going to get the Spritzy in play, or the Aromatisse, while I have the ability to do so. Put that down in Juniper. I was going to draw one anyway. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to Frost Prison. I was about to say, this is going to... Oh, I can at least do this, though. I'm not going to do it because I don't want my opponent to outrage me. So, I mean, if my opponent does outrage me, he'll just outrage for not a lot of damage. Well, I won't get outraged for what, 140? You know, if my opponent... Okay. Okay, so this is what you want to do. This is how you want to do it. Okay. I have to grab the max potion now. But I can't grab the max potion because of complications and other stuff. I could grab a Zapdos though. I could do that. Let's grab a Zapdos. No, we're going to grab Moltres because Moltres is probably complaining, you don't ever use me. You always use Zapdos. Since I like Zapdos more, but we're going to let's make sure these birds are even in this deck right now. There's Moltres, and where's Zapdos at? Is Zapdos chilling prizes? Nope, there's Zapdos. And there's Skarmory here too. Yeah, Skarmory, got all my birds in the deck. Even got my Zapdos right there, my Keldeos. We're going to grab this Ultra Ball, and we're going to Ultra Ball. I'm going to discard the Starling Megaphone, and we're going to grab Moltres. Do I have any Plasma? Okay, there. That's what I need to make sure. Or this ain't going to really work the way I want to. So we will do this. We'll do that. Retreat into Moltres. Do some Fairy Transfer shenanigans. Say done. Attach that there. Plasma or Chorus Machine. Put that there. And knock this Mew out. So maybe this was a deck Pidgeot didn't have to worry about. But I really can't have myself getting strong gusted by a Mew because that would suck. So this, I guess this is the reason I didn't discard my Lysandra. I'll put that down for the just in case too. Lysandra out the Shaman because I'm not dealing with that. Kill the Shaman. Hey, there's Xerneas chilling in the prizes and my opponent quits. Awesome, give me the prize wheel. No prize wheel. I get 3 coins though. I will accept that. And I guess I'm gonna go back to Pidgeot. Let's go Pidgeot. Let's show the world you deserve a mega form. A mega evolution. So I mean, we're 39 minutes in. I'm probably not gonna run this video at an hour. If I get a win with Pidgeot, I'm gonna go with Cresselia, and if I win there, I'm just gonna end the video there. But I mean, I guess any of these games can last the next couple of minutes. So we got Fire, Lightning, and Dragon from my opponent. So hopefully this isn't an Emboar deck, because that will be complicated, I guess. I started with a Pidgey. I mean, I guess that's not too bad. There's my only Super Rod. What is this? Don't be like a Tepig or anything. Reshiram and Reshiram. I'm an Ultra Ball. I'm probably going to discard the water energy. I'm going to discard the water energy, and we're going to grab probably another Pidgey. And we're going to play the Pidgey. Play my Spursa City Gym, and I'm going to end. Oh, I'm going to put this Pidgey down, and I'm going to attach double colorless, I want to say. I probably should have kept that energy. I thought I would have drawn a hand better than this, but I was expecting not to. Where do I want this energy at, though? I'll put it here. It'll be able to put some pressure on, I guess, with the Pidgey. Yeah, how often do you hear that? Putting pressure on with a Pidgey. Yeah, you don't hear it very often. Rare candy. Reshiram has. I'm gonna get hit for 60. That's the reason I didn't want to put that energy on the Pidgey, because I could have been taking more damage. I was hoping the opponent didn't have the double colorless though. So if I strong Gus, I won't knock it out, but I will just be making his outrage stronger. I mean, I guess I don't have to attack, because I can save myself one more turn. I probably should not have attacked that turn until I was sure I could get a bigger strong Gus. But I'm just not drawing anything here. Okay, I got a Juniper, so that's decent. I'm gonna have to lose a Pidgeot though, and a Super Rod, which is not what I want to happen, but it's whatever, I guess. I got another Pidgey. I could probably play this Pidgey. I kind of feel like this is nobody's fault except my own for the most part. Let's put. I kind of want to start getting some damage on this thing though. 150 for Brave Fire, for coin. It tells this Pokemon does 50 damage to itself. Let's hit that actually, if we can. Okay, good. I will discard you and the Ho-Oh. I can't take energy, but I can get the rare candy. Do I not have a Pidgey I can evolve this turn? Oh, I don't even have a Pidgeot in my hand. How did I make that mistake? Okay, that was... Oh, I should have took the Ultra Ball. Oh, well. Well, here's hoping you don't have an energy. Kingscon. Okay, attach the energy there. Oh, switch. And your opponent's going to call for family. So that's lucky. Okay, what does my opponent play? I mean, this Pidgeot is hurting, like, bad. Like, I only got 10 hit points. Oh, Tepig. The Pokemon I did not want to see. How many rare candies do I have? Okay, this would be the one rare candy that I have down. My Pidgeotto is not in here, so I can still get it. I just want to play this Pidgey, though. I want to play the Pidgey. So I'm going to play the Pidgey, and I'm going to Juniper. Let's do this. Rare candy. Select a Pidgey. And I guess we can Let's make sure we got the right energy first. We got water in the discard pile. Well, we got no energy in the discard pile actually. So we're gonna go with Pidgeot here. We're gonna Strong Gust because I can just get this Pidgeot here going with the next energy. So my opponent is probably gonna try to Comet Punch. Hopefully my opponent flips 4 tails. It is tails, right? Yep. I need my opponent to flip 4 tails. So what do we got here? Pignite. So my opponent is just going for manual evolution. If my Pidgeot can survive this turn, I'm gonna try. Well, I need to get the supporter. That's not. I mean, Mewtwo is really strong against this deck too. Well, 3 heads. This Pokemon is like, nope. You're not staying. What do you do? 150 discard, 2 energy attached to this Pokemon. If any Pokemon is now burned, that could be dangerous. But all these dragons knock my Pidgeottles out in 1 hit. And that's bad because I don't like my Pokemon getting knocked out in 1 hit. So I will knock this out. 100. I mean, what do I Skyla for? I'm gonna play the Mewtwo. I don't think I have my Keldeo anymore. I will Skyla. Oh, I wanna take Chorus. That's what I wanted. I probably don't need to take it though. We've got catchers, we've got muscle bands. I'll take the Chorus. I mean, that's really the only thing in here I see that's worth taking, I guess. I mean, the energy switch is nice too, because I could just put that energy on Mewtwo and go for a giant X-Ball somewhere, because this thing still has 140 hit points. I mean, I'm going to play the Juniper anyway, so we'll take the energy switch. Because there's still shenanigans I could do with Ho if I really need to. We will Strong Gust and knock it out. Oh, there's a Chorus right there. So it's a good thing to know we didn't waste our supporter. So if my opponent does go Embor and put a bunch of energy on the rest ram, I can X-Ball it. Charizard, Fennekin. I'm thinking I should probably try to do something with Keldeo. I mean, an energy switch and a double colorless energy knocks out this Reshiram. And then I could just attach an energy, another water energy to it, and knock out everything else. So in order to do that, I need to flip heads on this Ho right here. So come on, Ho, let's get you out here, and we get tails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with Chorus. We will play the Float Stone. Or I can get a double colorless energy and a Float Stone. I need to hit this Reshiram like right now. I should probably just abandon the Pidgeys because they knock me out in 1 hit anyway. I guess we don't need the Float Stones. I kind of want the Chorus. Take the Pidgeotto. So one of my Ho's are in the prizes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, come on, give me some luck here. I didn't get what I needed, so we will attach that there. We'll retreat into the Pidgey, let that get knocked out. I mean, it's unfortunate when that happens. I had plenty of opportunities to draw any of the cards that I needed to see, and I completely whiffed. So now my opponent is going to have a chance to get Embor out and or Delphox, and I'm gonna lose because I missed 2 flips that I could have used for heads. Because all I needed was, oh my goodness. Of course, my opponent flips heads though. I mean, what's the safe thing to do here? I mean, I want to get another hoe in play, obviously. But I just can't, I can't flip heads. I am just not allowed to flip heads. The safe play is obviously to put the double colorless energy, or to put this energy on Mewtwo. But I would have to draw a muscle band here as well. Oh wait, I didn't need to do that because of the extra damage he put on himself. I'm not paying attention. You know what? X-Ball. Just get rid of it. And my Mewtwo will just get knocked out by this Reshiram. I'll just knock this out with hopefully Keldeo. Hopefully. I mean, if I would have flipped heads during any one of those 2 turns, we would not be in this situation right now. Because that Reshiram would have died 2 turns ago. At least 1 or 2 turns ago, but my Mewtwo would not have 150 damage on it. My opponent really had all of that. I'm going to have to end my opponent down too. I mean, I'm going to have to take a chance here with Keldeo. My opponent attached a fire energy to Reshiram. My opponent attached a fire energy to Reshiram. I've got 4 cards left in my deck. My opponent has 23. Please give me a heads. Oh my goodness. Don't do this. Don't do this. I'll take that grass energy. What energy do you need? 2 fire, a water, and a random. You are weak to dragon. Attach a double colorless energy. The energy switch the water to Keldeo. So that's going to allow me to do 170. I wish I had a way to put this hole in the discard pile. But I'm going to end. There's my way to put hole in the discard pile. One, two, three. I'm just going to try to get it in play right now. I guess one heads is enough, right? So if my opponent does have an energy, I'm going to have to hope I don't die to burn in between turns. That's literally all I can do. I mean, my opponent has a bunch of cards in the deck, so there's, oh, I forgot, Delphox is out there. So all I did was end up screwing myself over with the N. Dang, opponent still didn't hit an energy. How many energy are gone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My opponent probably has an energy. Yeah, well, does now. You know how sometimes when the game is just not meant to be? Yeah, this is just one of those games. Don't die. Please don't die to burn. Please don't die. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll try another game with Pidgeot, I guess. Well, we're coming up on the hour, so I'll just play with Cresselia. I mean, I guess technically I did win a game with Pidgeot. I mean, whether or not your opponent can seize it, it's still a win, whether or not it's a full game or not. But we'll just try this. We'll try Cresselia. I mean, it's just unfortunate when you lose games like that because you flip tails all the time. I mean, like, they should fix that. If I'm not going first, I'm just going to quit and play another game. Because I'm not going to be able to give my opponent a plus hand size like that and still try to win. It's not going to work. But waiting on my opponent to realize he's going first. We'll play the Cresselia down. Then I'll put the Snivy down. Because at least if Cresselia gets hit with Hypnotoxic Laser, I won't be taking any damage. Well, I've never actually played this Cresselia deck against Plasma before, so let's see how that works. Alright. Put that there, and Juniper. Put that down and end my turn. I guess we've had some pretty interesting games. I just had the bad luck with Ho-Oh again. I mean, that's the only reason I really don't want to play that deck in this game, because I don't flip that bad in real life. I'm not saying I haven't ever, flipped straight tails in the game with Ho-Oh, but I mean, it's a consistent issue with this program. You just don't flip anything else other than tails. But the game seems to have a bias towards flipping heads with Hypnotoxic Laser. That's the reason I don't like simulators, especially when they come from a company that makes a game, is that they make you want to, put a Latias. Really? How am I going to deal with this? I don't know. Is that Mew still in the deck, or is the Mewtwo still in the deck? We'll put you down. Put you. No. I want to put the energy down. I want the chorus, hopefully for a rare candy. Okay. I will just do you, discard you, and probably the Shauna. Yeah. Alright. I've got my other Cresselia on the deck. We're going to take this Gardevoir. And we're going to rare candy, Gardevoir, attach that, and Psychic Protection for 90. So this Lugia is doing 120, 130, 140. There's an N. If I draw rare candy, I could be good. I'm not worried about Crushing Hammer. I mean, it's annoying that he plays that too, but I mean, it's not a big deal, I guess. There's a Hypnotoxic Laser. I don't want to deal with that, that's for sure. I can get the other Cresselia in play. Play the Sky Arrow Bridge and Juniper. So I think that's my move. I don't like the fact that it also drew 2 Junipers either. Latias. Alright, so now I'm just gonna get rid of that now. Discard you and you. I want to grab this other Juniper. Or I want to play other Cresselia, and we're going to Juniper. Psychic Protection. I gotta figure out a way to deal with this. With this Latias. I mean, every Pokemon in the deck has an ability. Why do I run into these decks on here? It's like, if you're going to play a Plasma deck, just play a Plasma deck, but don't freaking put Latias in it. Why? Why does my opponent play Latias? What's the reason to play Latias in this deck? Other than I know it's to counter Pyroar, but why? Well, that's a good reason I didn't play both of my Eviolites. I was about to say, why am I not healing damage? But then I thought about it and say, oh, I'm poisoned. That's why I'm not healing damage. Maybe I just attach this here. Retreat into this Cresselia. Shauna, yes. For not what I was looking for. So I will just end my turn. I want to get a Superior in play, so I can actually start healing off damage. And we got this Kyurem. I'm not worried about it because Kyurem can't knock me out in one hit. So that's 140, 150, 160. And with the Eviolite, I can, well, I shoveled that back into the deck like a noob. Lysandra. Dowsing Machine. Are you gonna do Hypnotoxic Laser or something? Or Hypnotoxic Laser? Does he have like a Plasma Energy or something? Like, the correct ruling for this is Latias should, or Cresselia should not get knocked out in between turns if that's the case. Because the damage gets healed, you'll go down to 0, but Cresselia's ability will activate and heal to 10 because you check for all things in between turns. The Pokemon doesn't just get knocked out as soon as the health reaches 0, I don't think. You resolve the effects of all abilities. You resolve the poison and you resolve the shining or the sparkling particles. That's the way it's supposed to work. Okay, so I can at least get this going. Sucks that Hypnotoxic Laser kept me asleep though. 60. I mean, he can knock me out next turn with a bunch of damage, but we'll just do that. I really hate Hypnotoxic Laser. That card is so damn stupid. I mean, you lose games just to that card alone. It's ridiculous, actually. I don't know why they decided to print that card. Of course, he has a Juniper. Well, yep, that's the end of this game. Well, this video is going on long enough. I'm just going to go ahead and end it here because we've already over an hour. I don't want to stretch this for another 30 minutes. So if you guys like what you saw, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing more content like this in the future. I've already got tons of things planned, but I need you guys along with me for the journey. So I will see you guys later. Peace.